Hi guys, Jason Whistler here with Ninja Success, and today I want to go into a little bit more. We're going to go back into the mental realm for a bit, and I wanted to talk about ways that you can bolster your commitment, ways that you can help to keep yourself moving forward toward your goals, toward your aspirations, toward greater levels of success without necessarily relying upon willpower. Willpower can be kind of a blunt object of a tool, right? It's great for short pushes, short bursts where you need to just deal with it and get over the hump. So what I want to suggest today is when you know you're about to set a big commitment, you're going to take on a bigger challenge, you're preparing for the next hurdle, the next obstacle or summit you're about to climb. What I want to suggest is that you take a few minutes and you write down with some paper and pen, and you actually be realistic about it, and you're going to write down the things that may impair or inhibit you. And so we're just gonna get it all on paper. These are going to be the obstacles. These are the tough things that I expect to see and deal with. And you're also going to write down what the benefits are of the effort, of the journey, and of succeeding in summiting, reaching this next target, this next goal, this next step or milestone on your journey. So you'll have a contrasting, like a pros and cons sort of thing, where you can see that, yeah, I'm going to be facing these challenges, and as I'm facing these challenges, my reminders for why I'm doing this, the things that I'm striving for, what I'm going to get out of this, and some of these benefits I'll get even before I reach the end point are right here, and I've acknowledged them, and I know what they are, and they're real and envisioned. So when I've talked in the past about your why, your purpose, and your vision, that's tying back into things. And normally I stay very much on the positive aspects. Let's just think about all the great stuff. At this time, we're going to bring a little bit more balance and some realism, I guess, if you want to call it that, to look at, okay, what are the obstacles? What are we going to really face? We've got internal obstacles. I'm going to get in my own way. I'm going to procrastinate. I'm going to find excuses. I'm going to have other obligations I've already made, other commitments that might slow me down or hinder me, and other people, other influences. And these are the things that I'm trying to bring into the world. These are the things that are going to help me along the way and help my family, help my loved ones by working toward these benefits. These are the payoffs that I'm working toward. Now, this kind of ties back in now the why, the purpose, the vision, and this understanding the benefits ties in with a Japanese concept called ikigai. You can look that up. There's been a handful of authors now, and it's starting to gain more popularity. It's becoming more trendy to talk about ikigai. But in the simplest nutshell, now in the definition translated to English very loosely is way of going. That's all it means. It's your way of going. But if you go ask very old Japanese people, so people that have been studied for like health and vitality, these people are 90 and 100 plus years old, and you ask them what's keeping them going, what is their ikigai, they will tell you that they have some driving passion. It's their reason for getting up every day. It's the reason for staying in the world. It's what causes them to continue. They feel they have a need and a purpose, and it's that value for them. It's that value they're creating. It's that value that they're experiencing that keeps them moving forward. 100-year-old women that just love to dance. And so it can be very simple. It's not always this grand thing. There's one centenarian that it's holding her great, I think, it's three, might have been four. I think it was three greats, granddaughter. He says, it's like not even a 1-year-old, and you see this tiny, very old Japanese woman holding it, and her whole face is lit up, and it looks really cool. And you can tell that, like, and she says that moment is heaven for her. That's perfect bliss, and that's what keeps her going. She wants to experience that. She wants to see them grow. And there's a 90-year-old man still teaching martial arts every day, and some of his students are in their 80s, and every day it's what they're called to do. They need to keep teaching. It's their purpose. It's what they're doing. So it's not about willpower. It's not about forcing or pushing through. It's about knowing why you're here and what you're doing and what you're about, and being very clear about that. But then, now, outside of Ikigai is that realization that in some of these challenges that we're going to take on for ourselves in our self-development and in our lives, there will be drawbacks and difficulties and things that we need to acknowledge and address. Now, tomorrow I'm going to get into some more detail. I actually have I think now's a good time. I'm going to share with you, you could call it a ritual or a ceremony. It was taught to me by one of my teachers, who has both a martial arts and a meditation, esoteric Buddhist sort of background. And so we have a process where we can use this acknowledgement of both difficulties and our commitment to set what he calls New Year's resolution on steroids. So, hope you're excited about that one. That'll be a lot of fun to share, and looking forward to it. So, remember, face your challenges head on, acknowledge them, know that they're real, and continue forward anyway, because Success Ninjas never quit. And I'll see you tomorrow.